What's up guys, Julie Booher here, and I am super excited to share with you today one of my favorite exercises in the whole entire world, and that is the deadlift. I've been deadlifting probably for a year and a half, 2 years since I first started strength training. It was one of the only compound primary strength movements I was able to do with proper form, so that is why I am super excited to share it with you guys today. Let's go! So when you are starting to deadlift, the first thing you are going to need is obviously a barbell. So when you are setting up for a deadlift in a conventional gym, I know a lot of gyms, especially LA Fitness, when I used to work out there, only had 2 squat racks. So if you cannot deadlift in the squat rack, go ahead and just go over to one of the areas where you can do a bench press, and I would always just put it on the ground in front of the bench press. Once you have your barbell set up, I would start with a warm-up set of about 10 with just a light weight. If you can get the 10-pound plates that are a little bit larger, like the black ones you see over here, you're gonna be a little bit better off because they're higher off the ground than the ones that you can find in a conventional gym, but if not, no big deal. The first thing you're gonna do is set up your barbell. So you put the weights on the bar. The next thing you're gonna do, I like to tell people to set up with your feet either right under your hips or right outside of your hips when you're setting up for a conventional deadlift. From there, one thing I like to do, and I always advise people to do, is keep an overhand grip right outside of your thighs for as long as you can. So once your grip starts to limit you, then you can worry about doing one hand on top, one hand underneath. But when you're just starting with light weight, in order to improve your grip strength, go ahead and just do it overhand with both hands. From here, what I want you to do, your feet are right under your hips, your hands are right outside of your thighs. All you're gonna do is set up by dropping your butt and start with the bar really, really close to your shins. One mistake that I see people make is they'll start with the bar all the way out here, and then all they would do from there is pull from their lower back and round up like a cat. So that's the last thing you wanna do. You don't want that round in your spine, rolling up like a cat. No, no, no. You want to keep your back flat as much as possible. So that starts with setting up the bar as close to your shins as you can get it. From here, your hands are right outside your thighs. All you're going to do is roll your shoulders down and back. Don't let them creep up here by your ears. You want to keep them down and back. Notice how my back is super flat, okay, and my butt is a little bit low. Once my back is flat, all I'm going to do is keep a neutral spine by lowering my chin slightly. So I don't want my chin in towards my chest, and I also don't want to be straining it by looking up like this. I just want to keep a nice flat back, which means my head is not overextended or looking down. It's just neutral. Okay, from here, I want you guys to act like you're pressing against the ground as hard as you can. A lot of people think that they're trying to yank the bar up as much as they can. No, no, no. You want to use your legs. Your legs are super powerful, so use them. All you're going to do, drive through your heels, okay? And already here, one thing I see people do is try to yank, and you hear that sound. You don't want to do that. When I'm down here, I'm already pulling on the bar a little bit, which is engaging my lats. Okay, so start to pull up slightly on the bar. My heels are digging into the ground, my core is super tight, my back is flat, my chin is tucked, all the things. And then I'm gonna start to pull up, finish by looking straight ahead, bring my shoulders down and back. So don't finish up here like this, you're just gonna finish back like this. And then to come down, I'm gonna move my knees back out of the way, keeping my back flat, all the way down to the ground. So that is the deadlift. That is one of the best exercises you can do because it's working your whole body from your legs all the way up to your upper back, including your core. That's another thing. Make sure your core is super tight. You want to brace it. Take a big inhale at the top. Exhale as you're coming up and extending. So yeah, that was it. That was the deadlift. I hope you guys enjoy it. I would start with one warm-up set of 10, and then if you're following my bikini body program, you guys know how many reps and sets to do for each week. If not, maybe start with 3 sets of 10 and then work your way up from there, slowly increasing your weight and decreasing your reps every week. And that's it. Enjoy.